fiancé, Benny Blanco. Yes. And Benny Blanco is here because of the genie who granted him that wish. Man, lucky guy. I love you. Oh, Selena, you were so good in Amelia Perez. I loved it so much. Amelia Perez, yes.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
You have the best brow gel.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, so, you know.
Give us a kiss. Give us a little kiss.
Selena Gomez sat cross-legged near a window bathed in sunlight, her hands wrapped around a mug of tea, her gaze steady yet gentle, a quiet confidence radiating from her presence. It was a striking contrast to the young woman she had been years ago when the world was first introduced to her as a Disney Channel star with a dazzling smile and a shaky sense of self. Now, Selena is recognized not only as a global pop phenomenon and acclaimed actress, but as someone who has weathered intense storms, learned the art of healing, and discovered how self-love can reshape every relationship, especially the one she now shares with her husband, Benny Blanco. To grasp the love story between Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, one must first understand Selena's inner journey, the years she dedicated to understanding herself before she could open her heart to someone else. For her, self-discovery was essential, not optional. She has spoken openly about her battles with anxiety, depression, and the unrelenting scrutiny of fame. The public watched as she experienced triumphs, heartbreaks, and comebacks, but hidden from the spotlight, Selena was doing the most challenging work, finding peace within. Gomez recalled that she once thought love meant finding someone to fix her, but she eventually realized the real work was fixing herself first and becoming the person she aspired to be, not for anyone else, but for herself. This journey was far from straightforward. Therapy became a crucial support, as did honest talks with friends, writing in her journal, and grounding herself in nature. Selena started to put her mental health first by drawing boundaries with work and relationships that no longer nurtured her. She learned to say no, to rest, and to trust her intuition. Healing for Selena required facing her past, acknowledging childhood wounds, public judgments, and scars from toxic relationships. She admitted there were many issues she had previously ignored. Selena said she kept seeking validation from others because she doubted her own worth, and when she tried to skip the hard parts, they would eventually resurface more forcefully. With the help of therapists and mentors, she unraveled the narratives she told herself, the mistaken beliefs that she was unworthy or unlovable. She learned to separate her sense of self from her career, appearance, and the opinions of others. The work was not glamorous. It demanded sitting with uncomfortable feelings and allowing herself to experience sadness, anger, and fear. But it was an essential step. Selena realized the only way to heal was to feel everything fully. One of the biggest changes for Selena was embracing self-compassion. In a culture that often links success to perfection, she found freedom by accepting her imperfections. She noted the pressure, especially on women in the public eye, to always appear composed, but she believed true strength meant admitting when she was struggling and offering herself grace. Self-compassion involved forgiving herself for past errors and accepting that healing was a lifelong process. It also meant being kind to herself on difficult days, something she had previously found nearly impossible. Selena described how she began talking to herself as she would to a friend, swapping harsh criticism for gentle encouragement. This shift changed everything. By the time Benny Blanco came into her life, Selena was in a very different place. She no longer lost herself in relationships or looked for someone to complete her. She felt whole on her own. Meeting Benny felt different, she explained, because she had changed. She wasn't looking for someone to rescue her, but for someone to walk alongside her. Benny Blanco, a respected record producer known for his humility and wit, met Selena at a pivotal moment. He too had done his own self-work, navigating the pressures of the music world and learning to prize authenticity over image. What began as a creative partnership blossomed into a deep friendship grounded in respect and understanding. Selena remembered how they took things slow, being upfront about their fears, aspirations, and the areas they still needed to work on. Their relationship is founded on honesty. Both are open about their vulnerabilities, their triggers, and their ambitions. There are no facades or mind games, just two people committed to growing together. Early on, they discussed boundaries. Selena said they both knew what they needed to feel secure and supported, something she'd never done before. In the past, she was so focused on pleasing others that she neglected herself. Now, Selena knows real love doesn't mean losing your identity. It's about finding someone who inspires you to become more of who you are. Benny isn't her project, he's her partner. He encourages her, supports her dreams, and values her independence. He always tells her, "I love you for you, not for your success or appearance," Selena shared, her eyes lighting up. That's the kind of love she wants to reciprocate. Of course, every relationship has its struggles. Selena explained that her self-work has given her new tools for handling conflicts. The explosive arguments and silent treatments from her past are gone. Now, she and Benny approach disagreements with curiosity and empathy. They don't raise their voices or assign blame. Instead, they sit and talk. Sometimes they take space, which is perfectly fine. They always come back together and ask, "What do we need to feel better?" This approach is rooted in the self-awareness Selena has developed. She understands her triggers, patterns, and needs and isn't afraid to express them. She listens when Benny does the same. "It's not about being right," she said. "It's about being kind and finding a solution together." One of the most remarkable aspects of Selena and Benny's relationship is their mutual commitment to personal growth, both individually and as a couple. They encourage each other to chase their passions, take risks, and keep learning. "We have our own lives and interests," Selena noted, "but we're always there to support one another." When Benny is in the studio, she cheers him on. When Selena is working on a new project, Benny is her biggest supporter. This support stems from a sense of security. Neither is threatened by the other's achievements. Instead, they celebrate each other's success. "We want each other to shine," Selena said simply. At the core of their connection is vulnerability. Selena credits her personal growth for enabling her to be truly open with Benny, sharing her fears, hopes, and dreams without worrying about judgment. Vulnerability used to frighten Selena. She thought it was a weakness, but now she sees it as the opposite. It's what makes them real and allows for deeper connection. Benny reciprocates her openness, creating a space where both can be themselves, flaws included. "We don't pretend to have it all figured out," Selena laughed, "but we're in it together. That's what matters." Another important lesson for Selena has been maintaining her own identity within her marriage. She cherishes her alone time, her friendships, and her creative outlets. Being married doesn't mean losing herself, Selena explained. Both she and Benny have passions outside their relationship, and they make room for those interests, which keeps them both content and healthy. This independence is a testament to the self-love and trust Selena has nurtured. She knows herself, what she wants, and what she deserves, and she encourages Benny to do the same. Smash that subscribe button for more heartwarming stories. Selena's story is a powerful example of how inner work and self-love can transform every area of life. Her honesty about her struggles and her willingness to confront discomfort head-on are what make her journey so compelling. Instead of hiding from pain, Selena chose to move through it, trusting that healing would follow. She faced childhood insecurities, the scars of public scrutiny, and the aftermath of broken relationships, learning to accept herself as she is. Therapy, support from friends, and spending time in nature became essential tools in her healing process. Selena learned that boundaries were not just for others, but for herself too. She became comfortable saying no, prioritizing rest, and honoring her intuition. Subscribe for more inspiring journeys. Through her relationship with Benny, Selena found a new kind of partnership, one built on respect, honesty, and mutual growth. They share openly, support each other's ambitions, and approach challenges together. There are no games or masks, only the willingness to be vulnerable and work through difficulties side by side. They celebrate each other's successes, give each other space to grow, and always return to the core of their connection, kindness and understanding. Selena's journey inward wasn't easy, but it was necessary. She learned to let go of the need for outside validation and instead look within for a sense of worth. This shift allowed her to show up fully in her marriage, to love Benny not out of neediness, but from a place of completeness. She encourages others to embrace their flaws, to practice self-compassion, and to be patient with the process of healing. For Selena, true love is about finding someone who walks beside you, supporting your dreams, and respecting your independence. She and Benny have built a relationship where both can be themselves, where growth is encouraged, and where love is rooted in acceptance and kindness. Their story is a testament to the power of self-love and the beauty of vulnerability, showing that the strongest relationships are those where both partners are committed to growing together while staying true to themselves. Don't miss out. Subscribe for more.